Love in Hollywood is fleeting, but no one expected the first few months of 2025 to be packed with this many celebrity breakups. Heartfelt Instagram statements, cryptic song lyrics, and whispers from sources close to the stars have painted a picture of romance unraveling faster than anyone could have predicted. But will this year truly outdo the heartbreaks of 2024? The list keeps growing, with new names added almost every week. Who has called it quits so far? Let's dive into 20 breakups shaking Hollywood in 2025. Number 20. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren ended their 17-year marriage in 2025. They had been together since 2004, meeting on the set of Fantastic Four, and tied the knot in 2008. The split came from growing apart. Jessica's work with her honest company didn't match Cash's calmer life as a producer. Talk swirled about packed schedules and different aims, with Jessica seen without her ring in January 2025. They made it public on the 8th of January with a joint Instagram post. After 17 years, we're parting ways with love and respect, focusing on our family. They have 3 children: Honor, 16, born in 2008, Haven, 13, born in 2011, and Hayes, 7, born in 2017. The news was difficult to accept, as fans recalled their simple romance filled with coffee runs on set. Jessica filed for divorce on the 7th of February, requesting joint custody and citing irreconcilable differences as the cause. Cash remained quiet afterward, but people close to them said he had moved out by late 2024. Their children were what held them together, but separate paths eventually pulled them apart, leaving a once strong Hollywood duo as just friends. Number 19. Jessica Simpson and Eric Johnson. Jessica Simpson and Eric Johnson called it quits in 2025 after 10 years of marriage. They met in 2010 through a friend, got engaged that year, and married on the 5th of July, 2014. The breakup came from living separate lives. Eric, once a football player, wanted peace, while Jessica chased dreams in music and fashion. She told People on the 13th of January 2025, "Eric and I have been apart, navigating a painful time. Our children come first." They share 3 kids: Maxwell, 12, born in 2012, Ace, 11, born in 2013, and Birdie, 5, born in 2019. People close to them said they have been distant since 2024, with Jessica putting her pain into a new album. The split wasn't a surprise because of speculations when she put their Los Angeles home up for sale for $17,900,000 on the 11th of January. Eric stayed out of view, but Jessica's words asked for privacy, pointing to a hard path ahead. Fans adored their sweet beginning, but 10 years couldn't close the space that grew between them, leaving 3 young ones to keep them connected as co-parents. Number 18. Austin Butler and Kaya Gerber. Austin Butler and Kaya Gerber split in 2025 after 3 years together. They began dating in late 2021. They were seen close to each other at a yoga class and went public in 2022. The breakup came because their lives didn't align. Kaya's modeling took her around the world, while Austin's acting kept him tied to sets. 30 Miles Zone shared the news on January 7, 2025, revealing that they parted ways in late 2024 after Austin missed a family trip to Mexico with the Gerbers. No big words came from them, just a quiet drift, with sources describing it as friendly, just faded out. Fans noticed Kaya's parents, Cindy Crawford and Randa Gerber, had pressured Austin about settling down, which he didn't take well, adding to the tension. The pair, once all smiles at fashion events, stopped sharing pictures together by December 2024. Austin's rise as Elvis and Kaya's ascent on the runway pulled them apart, and 3 years wasn't enough to sustain the relationship. Without children or a dramatic goodbye, their split left fans disappointed but not shocked, a brief romance that flickered out gently and quickly. Number 17. Naomi Osaka and Cordy. Naomi Osaka and Cordy ended their 6-year bond in 2025. They met in 2019 at a basketball game, hit it off, and kept it low until welcoming a daughter. The split came from time apart. Naomi's tennis life clashed with Cordy's music travels. She shared it on the 6th of January 2025 via Instagram story. "Cordy and I are no longer together. There's no bad blood. He's a great dad. Our daughter's my blessing. They have one child, Shay, born in July 2023 when Naomi was 25, and Corday was also 25. Fans adored their private dynamic, but 6 years couldn't overcome the strain. Shay, now 1, keeps them connected as parents, and Naomi's post conveyed care, not anger. Corday remained silent, allowing her words to resonate, signaling that their split was sad but clear, leaving one little girl as their enduring bond. Number 16. Courtney Ford and Brandon Routh. Courtney Ford and Brandon Routh parted ways in 2025 after 17 years of marriage. They met in 2003 at a coffee shop where Brandon worked, began dating, and married on the 23rd of November, 2007. The breakup stemmed from a loss of connection. Both, caught up in their acting careers, lost their spark. Courtney filed for divorce on the 8th of January, 2025, citing irreconcilable differences. They posted together on Instagram the next day. After 21 years together, 17 of which were married, we're starting a new chapter as friends and co-parents. They have one son, Leo, born on the 10th of August, 2012, who is now 12 years old. The Legends of Tomorrow stars remained kind, but those close to them said their schedules, hers on Dexter, his in Superman Returns, strained them. There were no major conflicts, just a gradual drift over 17 years. Leo is their heart, and the filing requested joint custody. Fans who viewed them as a solid couple were shaken, but their gentle words showed that respect remained strong. 17 years from a coffee shop meeting to a calm separation left one child and a commitment to support each other, even from a distance. Number 15. Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell. Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell broke up in 2025 after 4 years together. They met on The Bachelor season 25 in 2020, hit bumps over old pictures of Rachel, but held on until now. The split came from a fading bond. Matt's New York days and Rachel's Atlanta roots didn't blend. Matt shared it on the 16th of January 2025. On Instagram, "Father God, give Rachel and I strength to mend our broken hearts. We've ended our relationship with peace." No children came from their 4 years, both in their early 30s. They put work before family. The post indicated a shared decision, but fans noticed signs when Rachel missed Matt's charity run in December 2024. Bachelor Nation mourned, recalling their difficult beginning and significant ending in 2021. 4 years of ups and downs, her apologies for past mistakes, and his forgiveness couldn't overcome distance and time. Matt's prayer for grace showed no bitterness, only sorrow. Rachel remained off social media, allowing his words to resonate. Without children, their split was clean, leaving 4 years of love as a memory for fans who supported them wholeheartedly. Number 14. Quinta Brunson and Kevin J. Anick. Quinta Brunson and Kevin J. Anick split in 2025 after 3 years of marriage. They met at a friend's birthday in 2019, married in October 2021, and kept things private. She filed for divorce on the 19th of March, 2025, listing irreconcilable differences and no split date, per People. No public words came, just court papers and a silent exit. They had no children in their early 30s and focused on their jobs rather than starting a family. Quinta's Emmy win in 2022 and Golden Globe nomination in 2023 showed her climb, but Kevin slipped from her tails. People close said 3 years couldn't bridge her bright lights and his shadows. Fans hardly knew him. He skipped her big events, and the split felt quick but not rough. It's a clean break with no kids, just a post-nuptial deal splitting their things. Quinta stayed quiet, letting her show talk, while Kevin kept out of view, leaving 3 years of soft love behind. Number 13. Ashley Adioncer and Tyler Francis. Ashley Adioncer and Tyler Francis ended their marriage in 2025 after 1 year together. They met on Love is Blind Season 7, aired in 2024, and wed in the finale on the 15th of October, 2024. The split came from trust troubles. Ashley felt Tyler hid parts of his past. She told People on the 21st of January, 2025, "Tyler and I have been apart for weeks and decided to end our marriage. It's not what I wanted, but our paths don't align." No children came from their short time. Both were in their early 30s and didn't get that far. Ashley's words were hers alone. with Tyler staying quiet, hinting at strain. Fans who saw their pod romance were crushed. 1 year from I do to over. The breakup followed talk of Tyler's secrets. Spilled at the show's reunion in late 2024, Ashley wanted the truth he couldn't share. And by January, it was done. No custody to figure out. Just a fast fade from a quick love that shone bright on Netflix, but couldn't last off screen. Number 12. Emily Osment and Jack Anthony. Emily Osment and Jack Anthony divorced in 2025 after 2 years of marriage. They started dating in 2019, got engaged in 2022, and married in October 2023 at a vineyard. She filed for divorce on the 7th of March, 2025, citing irreconcilable differences, with no significant public announcement, just legal proceedings. They had no children and were both in their early 30s, focused on their careers. Fans noticed when Emily removed Jack from her Instagram in February 2025, a subtle hint after 2 years together. The Hannah Montana star remained silent, but sources indicated that prolonged separations, her on set and his in Silicon Valley, extinguished the flame of their love. Their vineyard wedding felt fresh, but by March, it had become a mere memory, leaving fans who cherished her Disney days pondering how a sweet beginning soured so quickly. Number 11. Kanye West and Bianca Censori. Kanye West and Bianca Censori split in 2025 after 2 years of marriage. They got together in late 2022 and married on the 20th of December that same year in a secret ceremony. The Daily Mail reported it on the 13th of February, 2025, saying Kanye agreed to pay her $5 million to part. No joint words came, just a rep telling The Hollywood Reporter, "Ye and Bianca are in Los Angeles, planning Valentine's Day," which fell apart. They had no kids. Kanye was 47 and Bianca 30, keeping it child-free. Their split followed her sheer dress moment at the Grammys on the 2nd of February, sparking chatter. But sources said it was more. 2 years of Kanye's storm was enough. Fans saw cracks when Bianca skipped his events in January. The rapper and architect couldn't blend, and without children, it's a clean cut with a big payout. Kanye's next steps are unclear, but Bianca's out, leaving 2 years of big news behind. Number 10. Kid Rock and Audrey Berry. Kid Rock and Audrey Berry broke up in 2025 after 7 years together. They started dating in 2017 and got engaged that year, but they never tied the knot, keeping it loose. US Weekly reported it on the 21st of February, 2025, with a source saying, "They ended it in 2024. He's dating again." No big note came, just quiet talk. They were through. They had no children, Kid at 54 with a son from before, and Audrey, in her 40s, child-free. Fans rarely saw her. She dodged his shows, and 7 years faded when he went solo to gatherings in January. The all-summer-long singer didn't speak, and Audrey stayed hidden, a sign it was done without noise. 7 years of low-key love couldn't last, and without a ring or kids, it's a simple end. People close said Kid is ready for a new company, leaving Audrey as a silent page turned in 2025. Number 9. Nanny Gonzalez and Casey Clark. Nanny Gonzalez and Casey Clark parted ways in 2025 after 4 years together. They met on The Challenge, Total Madness in 2020, got engaged in 2023, but never wed. The breakup came from needing room. Both loved strongly, but reality television pressure tugged them apart. Nanny posted on Instagram stories on the 25th of January, 2025, "Casey and I are going our own ways. It's best for us. Thanks for the support." Casey matched it on her page, keeping it brief. No kids tied them, and both were in their late 30s. They kept it about each other, not family. Fans saw them glow on Spies, Lies, and Allies, winning in 2021, but 4 years couldn't beat the wear. They had been shaky since late 2024, and January sealed it. No big rows, just a calm split, leaving 4 years of challenge love behind. Number 8. Shamar Moore and Jessary Dizon. Shamar Moore and Jessary Dizon split in 2025 after 5 years together. They began dating in 2020, kept it hushed until their daughter arrived. The breakup grew from clashing lives. Shamar's acting and Jessie Ray's modeling didn't align. 30 Miles Zone reported it on the 30th of January 2025. and Shamar backed it up the next day on Instagram. Breaking up ain't easy, but be kind. Our children matter most. They have one daughter, Frankie, born on the 24th of January, 2023, now 2. Shamar, 54, and Jessary, in her 30s, seemed close, but 5 years hit a limit. He asked for privacy, pointing to a hard split, and sources said his SWAT hours strained things. They had been uneven since late 2024, and January finished it. Frankie is their bond, with Shamar set to co-parent, ballet, soccer, all of it. Jessary stayed silent, letting Shamar's video stand as a sign that it's over, but centered on their little girl. Number 7. Mamie Gummer and Mehar Sethi. Mamie Gummer and Mehar Sethi divorced in 2025 after 6 years of marriage. They met in 2017 through friends, married on the 8th of August, 2019, and split for good. She filed for divorce on the 6th of February, 2025, citing irreconcilable differences, with no big public word, just papers, per people. They have 2 children, Peter, 5, born in 2019, and Mary, 3, born in 2021. Mamie asked for joint custody and spousal support, keeping it peaceful. The Good Wife star and the producer hit a wall after 6 years, with May 2023 listed as their split date. Fans barely saw Mehar. He skipped her big nights, and 2 kids couldn't close the space. 6 years from a quiet wedding to a quiet end left them co-parents. Mamie's kept it low, and Mehar's off the map, showing a split that's sad but steady, tied forever by Peter and Mary. Number 6. David Harbour and Lily Allen. David Harbour and Lily Allen broke up in 2025 after 4 years of marriage. They met in 2019 on a dating app, married on the 7th of September 2020 in Las Vegas with an Elvis officiant. People confirmed it on the 3rd of February 2025, with a source saying her marriage crumbled. No joint words came, just silence from them. Lily has 2 daughters from her ex, Sam Cooper, Ethel, 13, born in 2011, and Maureen, 12, born in 2013, but none with David, who's 49. 4 years faded when David missed her London shows in January. Fans loved their unusual beginning, but it couldn't last. No children together means a cleaner break, though Lily's daughters keep her busy. David has remained silent, and Lily is off social media. Number 5. Holly Madison and Zach Bagans. Holly Madison and Zach Bagans ended things in 2025 after 5 years together. They started dating in 2019 after Holly visited Zach's haunted museum, connecting over strange things. The breakup came from distance. Holly's Las Vegas life and Zach's ghost hunting trips didn't blend. She told fans on the 24th of March, 2025, via Instagram, "Zach and I broke up for good in February. We had been off and on for a year. No children came from their 5 years. Holly, 45, has 2 from her ex, Pasquale Rotella, and Zach, 47, has none." Her post was straight, no softening, and Zach stayed quiet. Fans saw signs when Holly skipped his museum nights in 2024. Number 4. Sia and Dan Bernard. Sia and Dan Bernard divorced in 2025 after 2 years of marriage. They met in 2022 through friends, and married on the 28th of December 2022 in a quiet place. The split came from private struggles. Sia's music world and Dan's low-key life clashed. She filed for divorce on the 19th of March 2025, citing irreconcilable differences, per E! News, with no big note. They have 1 child, Somersault Wonder, born on the 27th of March 2024, now 1. Sia, 49, kept Dan, in his 40s, out of view, but 2 years couldn't bridge their gaps. The unstoppable singer hid her hurt, but the filing listed their split as the 18th of March. Fans didn't expect it, but Sia's rare baby news in court stunned them. 1 child ties them, and custody still keeps it tangled but quiet. Dan is silent, and Sia is off social, leaving 2 years of a hidden love undone with a little one in the mix. Number 3. KJ Apa and Clara Berry. KJ Apa and Clara Berry broke up in 2025 after 4 years together. They made their relationship public in 2021, confirmed it with close pictures, and welcomed a son. The split came from growing apart. KJ's Riverdale filming and Clara's modeling pulled them in different ways. Clara shared it on the 5th of March, 2025, via TikTok, responding to a fan, "KJ and I split. It's over." They have one child, Sasha, born on the 23rd of September, 2021, who is now 3. KJ, 27, remained silent, allowing Clara's brief clip to speak for itself. Fans noticed they had been distant since 2024 with no shared posts. 4 years couldn't overcome the distance. He was in Vancouver, and she was traveling far. Sasha is their bond, and custody remains ambiguous. But Clara is in Paris more often now. The Riverdale heartthrob and French model had a warm relationship but cooled quickly. One child keeps them connected, though the stark announcement of their split left fans speculating, mourning a love that started strong and ended cold. Number 2. Fearne Cotton and Jesse Wood. Television presenter Fearne Cotton has spoken openly about her recent split from her husband Jesse Wood, with whom she shares 2 children and almost 10 years of marriage. In the latest episode of her Happy Place podcast, Fearne talked about dealing with this tough time. She told her listeners, "Luckily, I've been feeling pretty free of worry lately. One reason is I am going to therapy every week and not skipping it like I used to all the time." Fearne said her better state of mind comes from facing feelings she had kept buried for a long time, explaining that letting those feelings out has helped ease her worries. Regarding moving on, Fearne admitted she isn't ready to start dating. She enjoys peaceful nights at home with her loved ones and is happy to call herself a happy little hermit. However, she's also eager to rediscover her fun side, stating, "I'm naturally feeling like I want to go out more, be with friends, have fun, and maybe feel a bit rough the next day. So, I'm in a new chapter of my life. My children are getting a bit older. Fun Fearne is back." In an Instagram story to her followers, she wrote, "It is with a heavy heart that I let you all know that Jesse and I are ending our marriage. Our priority has been, and will always be, our children. We kindly ask that you respect our family's privacy at this time." Since the news broke, Fearne has been inundated with kind words from fans who have supported her as she continues sharing updates on her social media. This includes a post where she discussed working on her health and recovery lately, according to The Mirror. Fearne and Jesse celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary in July, celebrating 10 years of marriage. They first met in Ibiza in 2011 when Fearne, then 30, was on a trip with friends after splitting from Peter Brame. They married in a small ceremony in 2014 and have 2 children together, Rex, 11, and Honey, 8. Fearne also steps in as a stepmother to Jesse's older children from an earlier relationship, Arthur, 21, and Lola, 8. Number 1. Ali Luber and James Kennedy. Ali Luber and James Kennedy split in 2025 after 5 years together. The breakup came from rough patches. James's struggle with sobriety and Ali's astrology work tugged them apart. She shared it on the 22nd of January, 2025, via Instagram. "James and I are no longer together. I'll always support his healing. No children came from their 5 years. Both in their 30s, they kept it easy. James's arrest in December 2024 for a home spat, though no charges were filed, was the final push." Ali's post stood alone, and James stayed silent, hinting at strain. 5 years of on and off moments, since 2020, couldn't last, and fans saw it fray in late 2024. The reality pair's wild ride ended, leaving 5 years of loud love as a memory for Bravo fans. Hollywood love stories rarely come with fairy tale endings, and 2025 has proven that once again. As the year unfolds, one question remains: who's next? Which of these breakups surprised you most? Share in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more celebrity gist. Before you go, watch the other videos on your screen.